our message as a team is, next man up. I mean, it's, we have a lot of good players, and that's a great situation to be in. And so, and the other thing about volleyball is points. It's as much as Kelly has done as MAC Player of the Year for us, it's still at the end of the day is 5.5 points. So if Mal steps in for her and gets 3, just another couple people make 2.5 more. And I mean, that's 5.5 points for a player is a gigantic volleyball number. But at the end of the day, if everybody's doing their jobs well, we should be able to get to 20 still, and then hopefully our opponent makes 5 mistakes. And there's your 25. And Ball State in game 1 they made 2. So they win game 1, and in game 5, I think they made 1. So they played pretty flawless in game 5, and 2 breaks go the wrong direction in game 5, and all of a sudden we're down 12-9. That was I think at 9-9 is when really the ball fell two ways, and both times it kind of hurt, and those were plays that you wish you could have had back, but you don't. Yeah, I think that the MAC West is a pretty high dig conference, and I think the MAC East is a little more block it and be physical type of side. So every match has a different story, and you just have to find ways to get the ball to the floor. I mean, there's no doubt Ball State's a really, really strong defensive team. I think they outdug us by 4. We outblocked them by 15. And so again, it's sometimes the numbers are, it's like I think after this weekend we went 1-1, but our first place offense and our first place defense went further into first place. I mean, we created a bigger gap of our offense and defensive leads in conference play, but we went 1-1. So, I'd rather be 2-0 and have those numbers decrease on a weekend. But different styles of play. We'll see. We had another cross weekend this weekend where East is playing West, so we'll have to see how it goes. Friday night, we'll start off at Northern Illinois, and they're a versatile group. They run a really fast offense. The Angelos, their senior middle, and Roddy, their outside hitter, get a lot of their points, and they run it really quick. So the point of a really quick offense is to put stress on your defense, make you make mistakes, make you uncomfortable, and they're awfully good at it. They run it really quick, and sometimes it can negatively affect them, so you might see all of a sudden if they have a match where a couple people played bad, they maybe lose, because at that speed, there's a higher degree of error. But it's the fastest team we'll play in the league. And then Western is really turning it on. They had a little hiccup, and they were dealing with some team issues, I think earlier in the MAC season, and now they're cranking it up, and their offense is rolling, which I kind of thought it would be this year. I think they just got a slow start, but I think they're awfully good. 2-3-0 sweeps. They got on the road. They were on the road and swept both last weekend. So they're going to be red hot going into Saturday night, I'm sure.